Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Welcome back. So this is going to be July's reading for May 2025. Clearing the space. Get ready to give a message for Bitcoiners born in July. Going to start out with an inspirational card here, just to get us started. Thank you, Spirit Team. But the Lord is faithful, and He will strengthen and protect you from the evil one. There you go. I almost feel like I need some light in here. So, let's do that. Excuse me. All kinds of things happening. Okay. Well, I guess you need to know about being protected. If you ask, perhaps you will be protected. Because it depends on who is asking and how you ask. Alright, let's see messages from Cosmic Oracle. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Okay, are you moving somewhere? You going somewhere better? Changing your, changing your world? It seems to me that you're transitioning into something else. Okay, let's get an Angels of Abundance card. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with or released these self-doubts. Okay, so, yeah, well, that's what money does. It creates fear, and a sense of lack, and all kinds of other things we don't want to immerse ourselves in, because then that's what we attract. One of the big tricks of this universe is to keep you in low vibe, and they do all kinds of things, movies, all kinds of news, all kinds of people doing things to keep you in a low vibe, and that way you can't attract anything good. So, yeah, you want more suffering? Just sit around and feel sorry for yourself. Today I am focused. Today I will be productive and feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do. There you go. Yeah, get busy. That's how you clear yourself. You get busy. When you get stuck, when you get against a brick wall, you get busy. You gotta work your way around it. Okay. So, here we are, talking about some stuff. Let's see what the tarot has to say about it. Tarot cards are being all wild and crazy. But let's see what comes out for Bitcoiners born in July. It's already interesting. Especially that say goodbye to the past and leave the luggage at the door. Wow. Okay. Let's pull this over here. Okay. King of Pentacles. So whatever fears about money, you have money. You're in control of money. You have command of a lot of assets and material assets, things in the world, physical things in the world. Okay, and the challenge is the King of Cups, being in your heart. Okay, that's good. So here's the King of Pentacles. And your challenge is opening up your heart. You have the money, now you have to open your heart, be generous. Okay, let's see. So we have I think it's the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Pentacles, look at that. That's more money, more material asset. And the top, Temperance, blending, balancing and blending. And here you are, growing your wealth. It is multiplying, and you're saying, what am I doing here? Am I working to grow for the future? Is it paying off the way I like? It seems to be. You have a lot of pentacles here. There's a lot of pentacles. Your skill set, Page of Wands. So, getting ready to go out and do something. You're good at doing things, new things, starting out fresh. This is a fresh start. Knight of Swords, so here you are. Messages coming in. Movement, swift movement, truth, thoughts, words, and thinking and planning. What to do next, that's the environment. Death is the hopes and fears. So, the ending of something. Okay, and the final outcome is, Nine of Wands, so Wounded Warrior. Okay, so this is interesting. This looks like an ending here to something. An ending to the current cycle, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see. I'm switching out my glasses because those glasses aren't great. Okay, here we go. Well, doing the work. I will focus and do the work. So, you're growing your assets. But you need to, I guess, face your fears about the money. And know that if you are working in the right way, you are protected. The angel will protect you when you are working in the right way. You have truth, and you also have wisdom, thoughts to deliver, ideas about this new start, new beginning. Something may have happened that has caused you to start over, even in this place of abundance. This could be that all these actions didn't work out the way you wanted them to. You're still here, but life didn't go the way you wanted it to. Okay, let's clarify this the Nine of Wands. So, the King of Cups, so that's the third king, and the Queen of Cups. Oh, I see. So, a happy couple here in their heart. So, the Wounded Warrior is qualified by a couple who knows how to love. Well, this is the knight, though. Here's the king over here, carrying messages to the queen. I don't know. Okay, let's see if Lenormand can add something here. It feels like you're in between things. You're going from one place to another. You're trying to blend the old with the new, but you have to let go of the old. You have to just start new. There has to be a death so that new, fresh things can happen. And if you are truly in your heart and your emotions, this is balancing them. That's the short-term goal. Blending those emotions into something that can bring you more stability, more happiness. Okay, something new on the horizon, something is coming, people are talking, and you have strength and stability. There's a lot of stability in this reading. Whatever you're fearful about here, there's just so much stability. It's very stable. Maybe it's stable, but you're not. Maybe this is not about material things, but personal growth. Don't know. Okay, Moonology. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. Well, maybe you have changed direction and you're being tested to see if you are really committed to this new path. Is it just talk? First quarter moon. You know, this is really, like I said, it all depends on who's asking and how. 28. If you come to it in the right way, and I mean in an honorable, noble way, then you are being tested to see if you are being authentic and true. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move toward your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to something or someone. In a lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and the moon are at hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through the storm. Well, there you go. That helps a little, giving us some clarity. So, you're halfway to your goal. You have the resources, you have assets, you've done it again. There's expectation, there's talk, gossip maybe. Summer, expansion and growth. Well, if you're halfway to your goal, yes, you need to grow toward it. You need to grow toward whatever you're wanting next. Summer. 717, if that means anything to anyone. Okay. Expansion and growth. Summer is bursting with energy. The sun is high, the weather is warm, and the nights are shorter. Summer brings increased growth for all living things, but all this energy and unrestricted growth can get out of hand. Increased growth means increased attention is required to manage your projects so you ensure everything unfolds properly. The summer card means it's an optimal time for expansion, but it can also it tells you to keep an eye on the energies in your life so that they stay focused and productive. If you don't tend to your garden, it will become overgrown and scraggly. Some endeavors will fail as others overshadow them, like a vine strangling a beautiful plant. What parts of your life can you expand to feel more fulfilled? That's a good question. Here's the balancing. Expansion. Keeping what you have and then adding new things. Okay, let's see what the Astro Star Codes can tell us. Sagittarius, expand. Look at that. That's another card. Growth and expansion. Moving out. Be bigger, it says. Be bigger. Sagittarius. Sagittarius asks us to think big, travel far, and use our restlessness and curiosity to create. A mutable fire sign, Sagittarius' symbol is that of the centaur, half human, half horse, which epitomizes the connection between humans and the natural wild world. Sagittarius, ruled by expansive Jupiter, rules the thighs, the muscles that propel our movement. The sun shines in Sagittarius, November 22nd to the December 21st. Sagittarius has two imperatives: expand your perspective and humbly speak your truth. So let your perspective become versatile, flexible, and curious. Travel in the body or in the mind and explore a larger philosophical environment or metaphysical context for the situation. Imagine you are on a mountaintop. Look down at your life from 1,000 feet up. Now take it further, like the astronauts who look down on our spinning green and blue world, and see no borders between the countries. You are a global citizen. Change your life to reflect this reality. Speak your truth. Remember a fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes. A pair of con artists arrive at the emperor's court claiming to make beautiful garments. They say their creations are only visible to people of quality. Incompetent people can't see the clothes. No one in the emperor's court wants to admit they can't see the supposedly intricate garments, and the emperor wears his new clothes on parade. Only one honest Sagittarian-style boy speaks up without rancor, states the obvious. The emperor is naked and breaks the spell. Ask what spell you need to break and speak up. Just because you see it doesn't mean you have to say it. Timing and pacing are everything. Be honest, not mean. Ask if what you are about to say is wise, kind, and necessary as well as true. Watch out for the geographic cure. The belief that travel will solve problems, because wherever you go, there you are. Honor all your relationships. Sagittarius reminds us that our spiritual path is connected to all our relationships, the two-footed, four-footed, many-legged, winged, scaled, and finned, and they are connected to us. Well, I guess that's it. We're all in a big world, and you're just a part of a much bigger scheme, and you know, your stuff is small in comparison to the totality. Okay, final card here. is going to be our little cat calls. These are new, but they're fun. So, final message. Not a lot of hard wisdom here, just a final message. Everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your path to someone else's. Yeah, that's really true. And also imposing your will and ideas on somebody else, that's like the biggest sin. To try to run somebody else's life, to try to tell somebody else how they're supposed to live or what they can have, what they can't have, dictate their environment, dictate their life. That's the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do. Maybe that's the lesson here, and it only came out at the end. It's your journey. You take care of yourself. Honor other people. They have a different journey, and you don't make up their... You don't get to say what's their part of the journey. You're a part of life, but that's it. I think that's a big lesson. Okay? Stop telling other people what to do. That's what this is saying. Okay, anyway, you're halfway there. You're on a good path, and you have a lot of security here. So it's personal growth that's happening. Anyway, thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. Hit the notification bell so you get the new uploads, and I'll see you around.